Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Friday, June 13th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with ratings news. Wednesday night summer blockbuster edition of AEW Dynamite drew an average audience of 597,000 to TBS according to WrestleNomics. That's a 9% drop from last week's Fyter Fest edition of the program. The 18 to 49-year-old demographic rating for the show was a .17, down 5.5% from last week's demo rating. The summer blockbuster Collision, which followed immediately after Dynamite, lost more than a third of the audience, bringing in an average viewership of 397,000. Nevertheless, that was a 4.5% increase from the audience of last week's Collision at the same time. The demo rating was a .09, down 10% from the week before. Tuesday night's edition of NXT on the CW drew a viewership of 726,000, up 6% from last week. The demo rating was a .15 for the second week in a row. TNA Wrestling presented Impact last night on Access TV and TNA Plus, featuring matches taped on June 7th at the Mullet Arena in Tempe, Arizona. In the main event, the Hardys defeated First Class by disqualification thanks to interference from NXT's Trick Williams. After the match, Williams and First Class attacked the Hardys until Elijah and Joe Hendry made the save. In a four-way match to determine the number one contender to the Knockouts title, Killer Kelly beat Jody Threat, Indy Hartwell, and Tasha Steelz. The four women earned the right to take part in the match after teaming to defeat Rosemary, Xia Brookside, Tessa Blanchard, and Danny Luna in an 8-woman tag match. During an in-ring promo segment, Tommy Dreamer was laid out by Mance Warner. In other results, Leon Slater beat Jason Hotch, and The Inspiration defeated Brittany Brooks and Missa Kate. And Ring of Honor also streamed last night on Honor Club. In the main event, ROH World Champion Bandito defeated Mansoor in a non-title proving ground match. Lee Johnson and Blake Christian attacked Bandito after the match until Mascara Dorada made the save. The ROH World Women's TV Champion Red Velvet was also in action, defeating Harleen Lopez in a non-title proving ground match. In an 8-man tag, Shane Taylor Promotions topped Vaughn Vertigo, Martian Webb, Riley Reinhart, and Joe DeMero. In other results, Atlantis Jr. and Templario defeated Magnus and Volador Jr., and Preston Vance defeated Evil Uno. The Frat House attacked Uno and Alex Reynolds after the match until John Silver made the save. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.